Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Change Makers, our series of interviews on innovation in the industry of stainless steel. Today, we welcome Leonardo Miura. He is the marketing manager responsible for the e-mobility program in the alloys division at Aperam, and he will introduce us to alloys that have the power to revolutionize global mobility to a greener and more sustainable future. Hello, Leonardo.
Hello.
So, Leonardo, first of all, can you introduce briefly Aperam?
Yes, Aperam is a global leader in the production of nickel alloys and stainless steels. We have facilities in South America and Europe. We have operations over 40 countries, and we are serving industries like aerospace and automotive, not only with our materials, but also with innovation.
So you talk about innovation. I guess that's also true for e-mobility?
Yes, for e-mobility is also true. We are participating in this revolution with our material expertise and also application knowledge. So we are basically helping our customers to achieve better performance in their products.
So it seems very challenging, but I guess you put that material expertise that you have into contribution, right? Can you tell us more about your background?
I began my career in the aerospace industry before I transitioned to metallurgy. I've worked with nickel alloys for more than 10 years in very complex applications like medical, aerospace, defense, and nuclear. With that, it became really easy for me to navigate through these new fields I constantly encounter in the market. Now in Aperam, in the marketing and development department, one of my tasks is to promote the use of iron-cobalt alloys in high-performance applications.
So can we focus on this iron-cobalt alloy and what is it used for?
Sure. The iron-cobalt alloys are basically a mixture of iron and cobalt with the addition of a few other elements. What makes them really interesting for the electric motors, for example, is their higher magnetic performance when compared to iron silicon. In Aperam, we call them AFK, and we supply these grades for years in the aerospace industry. To produce generators, transformers, for example.
Okay, so let me understand this. If iron-cobalt alloys are already known materials, for example, you mentioned aerospace, how can they play a decisive role in the innovation context?
Well, even the most simple grade can be fine-tuned and processed in such a way that they will comply with the most complex applications. With the iron-cobalt, it's the same. We are constantly searching for new processing routes and new designs to enable this material to be used in the next generation of electric motors.
That's very clear. You're adjusting these high-performance grades so that they bring even more benefits to the new markets, right? And so what are the main advantages of using the AFK in electric motors compared to traditional materials?
Well, if you change the iron silicon in these electric motors with our AFK, you can directly reach over 20% more power, and this higher power density enables you to reduce the motor size. With the reduction of the motor size, you can have better efficiency. With better efficiency, you have the ability to reduce the battery size or other components in your system. And then you have more and more. This is why the AFK is a perfect candidate for the aerospace and eVTOL applications.
So when you say eVTOL applications, you mean electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, right? So the flying taxis?
Exactly. These are urban air mobility devices. They use 4, 6, 8 or more motors in their assembly just to sustain flight. Imagine you can increase your range, or you increase your cargo capacity just by reducing the motor size.
Yeah, that's very nice indeed. Do you have further plans to continue making these grades even more interesting for the challenging demands?
Yes, with our close relationship with our key partners, we are able to go even further with our ranges. We have our downstream divisions which has experts in the production of lamination and stacks. They are also able to produce prototypes, and these prototypes are really interesting for developments. They are also they are also capable of serious production. We have our R&D facilities with experts in the material and in the motor design. And in addition to that, we are working closely with a renowned university. With that, we can really cover the whole chain.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much, Leonardo, for this fascinating insight to innovation in the automotive and aerospace fields. We will remember that sometimes, with a good R&D team, the magic solutions of tomorrow can also come from materials used for decades. So thank you very much for being with us today. We will be back soon with new episodes of The Change Makers. And if you have more questions to ask to Leonardo, don't hesitate to contact him. See you soon.